Hi,
How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm wonderful. Thank you for asking. Happy belated birthday to you.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. How are you feeling?
I'm good. Got a
Good.
productive morning and yesterday too, so I'm good.
Well, how long have you what made you want to go into acting, into being an entertainer?
Acting. Oh, that's funny. It's actually I started acting when I was like 14,
Okay.
but it was just a funny story because I've never thought of acting or like nothing. Like it was just so random. So there was like a casting and my dad heard about it.
Okay.
And it was for like a Vietnamese movie.
Mm-hmm.
And then he was like, hey, why don't you just go and try it out?
Okay.
Yeah, just go and and I was like, no, I don't know how to act. I've never acted. Like what? Like how? And then there's like so many people, like what it's like, like I didn't think that I would get picked or anything. So he was like, no, just go have fun, you never know, just go. And I was like, okay, fine. So I went and I auditioned and I got the part. That was just kind of funny. Yeah. And so we went, and then so we flew to Thailand.
Oh wow.
Yeah. It was just hilarious. So we went to Thailand for like 2 weeks to shoot that movie. And then I came back, and then like a month later, there was another casting, a movie for a lead role. And then someone told me about it, and then I went in, and then I got the role.
Wow. So you've been doing this thing since you were 14?
Yeah, it's been a while. I'm not gonna know how old I am now, but
listen, Jackie, I wasn't going to ask. I'm minding my own business. You said 14.
You can't tell. No,
ma'am. No.
Yeah.
Hey.
I mean, some people are like, you look 16. And I'm like,
you do look young. You do look very young. So, but see that, it's those things.
It's good, I guess.
Yeah, absolutely. Then what they cast you for now, because you look so good, you can do younger and they can make you up to look older. So
yeah. So I go from like high school to maybe 25 or something. They like put makeup on me and stuff. Yeah.
Sure.
I booked that role, and it was just, and it just goes from there. And then we went to Cambodia for like almost 2 months. So that was quite an experience.
For sure.
Great.
For sure.
Yeah.
Now, were you guys living in California at the time or somewhere else?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I grew here pretty much all my life.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, was your dad or is anybody else in the family into performing or into entertaining? Because that's interesting. But he just said, "Hey, you should try this." You said, "No, I don't."
I know it's crazy. Yeah, no, my dad, he was a doctor, and yeah. So,
I said, "Wow."
Yeah. So they, like, they wanted me to become a doctor and all that stuff, and I wanted to when I was like a little girl, but then I'm like, maybe I'll do something else. I actually study psychology.
Really?
But acting, it came out of nowhere. I was like, okay, I guess I'll act now. I mean, I like it.
Sure.
Yeah. So it was fun, but yeah, good. I love acting.
It's wow. That's really interesting that dad being a doctor would encourage you to really because generally people that are one thing would encourage, like you said, you were going to be a doctor at one point, but something in the creative aspect, and here you are years later still doing good at it. So
doing this thing, yeah. My mom, she loves she loves the entertainment industry. Like she loves singing and like all that stuff. So they're pretty supportive.
That's good. That's real good. That's absolutely.
Yeah.
Jackie, hold up your hands. That polish is pretty. Let me see that polish.
I'm sorry?
Show me your hands. Let me see that polish.
No, they're like all digital. I did them for my birthday, and then they're all like.
But see, look, when you were talking, you were doing this, and I couldn't see, but I seen the color was pretty. Now,
yeah, it's like a red wine. I don't know. Yeah,
okay. That works. Wine for celebration.
Wine. Yeah, thank you.
Welcome.
Oh my goodness.
Now, in terms of the acting aspect of things, do you have like a top 3 favorite actors or top 3 favorite actresses that you know that really catch your attention on both regards?
Oh boy, it's kind of unfair. There's so many talented, you know, actors and actresses, and name 3 is kind of tough. I think I like Cillian Murphy.
Okay.
I loved him in what is it, Peaky Blinders?
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen that show? Oh, he's so good.
Really?
I think he was like made for that show, that character.
Okay. Sure. Take your time.
Travis Fimmel.
Travis
Fimmel. I hope I say his name. Yeah, like from the Vikings.
Okay.
Because I just finished watching the Vikings, and I'm like, yeah. And actually, the actress, I love what's her name, Catherine Winnick. She played the first wife.
Okay.
In that show, I think she's hot, and like she just have like a good charisma, like like someone that seems chill. Like I would love to hang with her. Yeah. Kate Winslet.
Okay. Classic.
Great.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Kate been around for a while too.
Yeah, brilliant. I don't know, like Tom Cruise, Leonardo.
Another classic. Yeah. It's like you said at the beginning, it's a lot of talented men and women out there. So
Yeah, there's so many, and like and it's when you're being asked to, like, you go blank, but then
of course
when then you watch and then you're like, oh wow, I love that actor. Like, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, but I mean, there's so many. So yeah.
Now, in terms of what you've done, do you have anything that you were more partial to? Do you have any favorite projects that you've worked on so far? I mean, I have to go back to the one that I shot in Cambodia. Mm-hmm. Now, how old were you when you did that one?
I was 14.
Okay. Oh wow.
So that was my first like lead role.
Okay. Sure.
No, but it's because it's about human trafficking.
Okay.
So it's very intense, and like for a little girl, but I think I'm proud of that one because the matter, the subject is still relevant. Like it's
absolutely.
And I would love to get my hands on and like do something about that and like just help out, and raise more awareness.
For sure.
So I think that's the one. Like a lot of people ask me why did your parents let you do such like an intense, subject when you were even though you were so young. But I think they just wanted me to know like the real world.
Sure. Yeah.
What's going to expose me, and it's good because I think it's good, and to travel and really see how people live like the real life, and like with no power and no water and things like that. Keep you humble. So and I love traveling too. So.
Absolutely, yeah. And then, like you said, just even in doing it, you were bringing awareness to it. It was relevant then. It's still relevant now. And then it left an impression on you in the sense of that you still would like to do things to contribute to awareness of it or to bring about change. So that I can definitely see where that's impactful. Left a good impression.
Yeah, it's based on true story too. And I actually met the girl. Yeah. And everything we shot was in like at real locations, like real dumpster, real brothels, and I got to talk to like the victims and so it was sad. Yeah.
Wow.
But, it's tough. It's
sure. Yeah. It goes back to that thing we talked about in the beginning of the conversation where it's just certain things happen and we're a part of certain things sometimes, and it just helps us to be mindful of how blessed we are. Gratitude, walking in gratitude. Gratitude grants perspective.
We have it good here.
I seen a picture of you where you were throwing a kick, and it was pretty impressive. It's on your IG.
Wow, I was throwing a kick.
You were throwing a kick. You look like you train a martial art the way that kick.
Like that.
Yes. Do you train?
Oh my goodness. Yeah. So I started doing martial arts because I was training for like a certain oh my god, I'm blanking out. Project.
Okay.
And then I was like, okay, I'm gonna like, I like to be a little bit more,
A little more.
So yeah, I started training martial arts and like sword fighting, nunchucks and stuff like that.
Wow.
It's just a good skill to have.
Sure. What style of martial art do you train?
Just like, I mean, more like stage combat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but like sometimes I do boxing and things like that.
Nice. Okay.
Like stay in shape too,
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, martial arts is I've trained it off and on for over 20 years, so it's definitely something to.
No way, you could teach me.
You in the melting pot to a degree. I train capoeira, which is African Brazilian. If you've ever, I would imagine you may have seen it, where the guys are moving back and forward, and they're doing cartwheels and all kinds of aerials and stuff like that.
Oh wow, that's tough.
Yeah, but it keeps you in shape. If you can train capoeira, you can do just about anything because of the fact that you use your whole body, and it makes you strong.
Yeah.
So you're going to the ground, you're doing different things, different controlled movements. So yeah. I'll send you.
Okay, I'll check it out. Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
it's just fun. Yeah.
No, but like I said, I seen that kick. I said, man, I wonder does she train? Yeah, she got flexibility on it, and she looked tough when she doing it. I wouldn't want to be standing in front of her.
Oh my goodness. It's all in the.
Well, you know what? Listen, you are an entertainer, so and
there you go.
You were very, yeah, for sure, very convincing. So
that's good. I did my part. Oh my gosh.
Oh man. Now, in terms of the projects that you worked on, do you have something in addition to the one that we talked about earlier with the trafficking?
Yeah.
Something that you feel like you want to gravitate more towards in terms of, be it horror or comedy or action or drama? Anything in particular stand out?
I mean, I love to do some action, like John Wick. Yeah. You've seen the last one? Was so good. Oh my gosh. Have you seen it?
I haven't seen it yet. No.
Oh my gosh, it's so good.
I know, Jackie. Don't yell at me. I'm gonna check it out. I will. I'll probably watch it on the treadmill. Yeah.
Oh man, it's probably like the best out of the whole franchise.
Really, that whole franchise, the whole was just man. It was just good. It was innovative, and it started out as like a cult classic. It was small. Yeah. I can't remember if the first film even had a theatrical release. It may have, but it just people loved it, and they keep making them good. That's just rare.
Become better and better, and I mean Keanu Reeves, he's so likable.
Everybody loves him. I know
what's not to love?
So action, and then what else?
Action. I actually did like a short rom-com, like a comedy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm actually excited for it to come out. It's still like going around in like film fests.
Sure.
So hopefully it'll come out soon. But it's fun. It's fun. I got to play a guy.
Really?
Yeah, it's fun. It's kind of like Freaky Friday.
Okay.
Yeah, I won't say much, but yeah, it was.
Okay.
I had fun playing that. So
now, when is this project supposed to come out?
Hopefully this year.
Okay.
Yeah, hopefully soon. I mean, we won a few like film fest and awards and stuff like that. So.
Congratulations. Okay.
Thank you. Yeah, it was fun. Actually, that's my first comedy.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
Now that's interesting because it's like, I mean, even when we were speaking before, you were saying, I'm shy. I can't tell you shy.
I'm shy.
What? Yeah, right. You brightening up the screen, the interview, the camera, I'm just saying, it's like talking to a friend. You laugh and we laugh and we, just so but on the same token, showcasing you as an actress or performer in terms of what it is that you do. But I'm shy. Shy where?
It's weird. I swear. Like I'm still a shy person. Like but I got better. But when I was a little girl, oh my gosh, I was so shy. Like Like my mom, whenever she had guests come over, I would just run and hide.
Run. Oh my gosh. Run
now,
where?
I'm sorry?
Okay, now I said run where? No, you gotta stay and talk to the guests.
I don't know. I was so shy. I'm still shy. Even though it might not seem like it, but I'm still shy.
No, it doesn't.
But yeah, I think, you know, like over the years, I got a bit older, and like that's with acting and things like that. So it's kind of, I'm trying not to come out of my shell a little.
Hey, performing, you know, and following instructions with the films and that series, I could see where that will bring you up out of. But I've always found it to be really impressive when somebody, like you said, you're shy, but even still, when it's time to perform or to grow, you know, you take that shyness off and you get down to business. That's impressive, you know. Because it's
weird, because like when I'm in character, it's just switch, and I block everything out.
See, but the thing about it, Jacquie, I mean, think about those people that can't work past that shyness. You know, they don't get to tap into that inner greatness the way that you have and the way that you do, because they get shy, they get cold feet, and that's the end of the story. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's sweet. I thank you. I mean, I'm still working on, you know, becoming better and all that stuff. So.
That's life. That's a part of life.
That's true. Yeah, growing.
But look at where you were in terms of running out of the room as a little girl and the adult
performing in front of.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Now, do you have your parents ever brought mention of that? Like they speaking on how you used to be shy and looking at what it is, or how do they ever remind you?
All the time. Oh my God. All the time. Like, oh, you remember when you were younger, you were so shy and this and that. And I'm like, well, I mean, I'm still a little shy, but like, you know, I'm older now, so yeah. And life, you know, toughen you up.
No, you're right. Experiences, you know, the good and the bad it affects us how we allow it to. You know, there are people that had uncomfortable circumstances and they grew up and they perpetuated it and it stayed the same. And you got people that had hard lives that are some of the best people that you'll ever meet.
Definitely, yeah. I mean, it could go either way, but yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Now, what would you say in terms of your acting? What's would be the pinnacle, or what would be the thing that you just would love to do and that you would be able to just say, yeah? Like what is your main primary goal or aspiration with your acting?
My acting?
Yeah.
I mean, I think I love acting and I love for the craft. As long as I get to do it, you know, as long as I get to be on set and act, I'll be happy.
Okay.
Yeah. But
look at you.
I'm sorry?
I said over there all humble and stuff. Look at you.
No, honestly, I just love acting. It's like whenever I have a role or like when I rehearse something, you know, like it gives me like a weird high. It's weird. Like I'm pumped. It just makes me I just want to act. But in life, I mean, I have big dreams, but
okay, tell me about them. Tell me about those big dreams.
Big dreams. No, I mean, you know, like to be able to act and that'll be great. But I mean, if I'm, you know, more fortunate, I would like to, I don't know, like help, you know, less fortunate.
Oh.
Yeah, that's my goal. I've always wanted to help people and things like that, even when I was like little girl. So I think that'll be cool.
That's a beautiful thing. This is a lot about that heart that you got going on over there. You know,
it just makes me happy to help people.
Sure.
Yeah.
And I got that. Excuse me. I got that when we were talking about your first project. You know, in terms of just brought awareness and how you would like to revisit that and contribute to awareness and help that. And then that's all consistent with what you were just saying in terms of, I want to be able to help. You know, you want to help people. That's a good thing. That's a good heart you got going on over there.
Thank you. Yeah, it's just I've been to a few places and just seeing the world and how it is, and it's
Sure. Yeah.
It would be nice to give back and help.
Yeah. And the thing about it, see, here's the thing too, though, is you were giving back when you contributed on that project when you were 14. I mean, no, you were really,
I got lucky, yeah.
Awareness, but then the cool thing about it is you hold on to that desire to want to help out and to give back. And as you get older and you gain resources and you meet people and different things like that, then your scope and your ability to influence and to help people broadens. You know what I mean? So again, it started small with that performance, but here you are now, years and years later, still talking about I want to help. That's commendable. That's commendable. I'm just saying.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Welcome. I appreciate you sharing that with me.
Yeah, I want to be more hands-on about it. So,
sure, absolutely. Yeah.
Work. You gotta gather my team and like start something. A little bit. I have friends and we'll start, like you said, start small and.
Yeah, and that's the thing.
Little things matter,
They add up. 100 pennies make $1. You know what I mean? So,
definitely.
Yeah, 110%. Now, in terms of, different projects that you've done different projects that you've done. Of course, we talked about your first project. Were there anything like projects like, for example, Hard to Kill? Bruce Willis was on that project.
That was fun.
I was going to ask you, was there any standouts on that particular project that you remember?
It was a short shoot. I mean, we shot it in like 10 days.
Oh wow! Dang.
Yeah, it was. We shot it in Cincinnati. Yeah, Ohio. It was cold. It was really cold, but it was fun. Everyone was really nice.
Okay.
It was freezing. It was just short.
Okay, 10 days.
Yeah, and I got to play the hacker, so that was pretty. Yeah, it was a fun job. I love my job. It's the best. To travel and meet people and different cultures and things like that. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Now tell me about Game of Assassins. Was that one fun also?
Game of Assassins. Oh my gosh, it's so long.
If you don't remember, don't worry about it. I had to ask.
So, I'm trying to remember. That one. I think they shot it in China. I wasn't in China for that, but we shot a little bit here.
Okay.
In LA. Cool. Yeah, I had like a small scene, but it's been a while.
Okay. Yeah.
It's been a while.
Listen, when you do stuff, it adds up and you remember things, and some things get hazy. I get it. No pressure, no stress. I just had to ask about it.
No, it's fun. Yeah, I got to do like drama, actions. I'm doing a little bit of comedy, just kind of.
Yeah. Yep. Just kind of test out your chops. I get it.
Yeah.
Now,
but I do love drama. I think, drama. It would be nice to be in like a thriller.
Sure. Okay. Now I'm glad you mentioned that, because I wanted to ask you. You said so long as you're continuing to perform, to act, that you'll be happy with that. Do you think you would ever want to get into the writing aspect of it, or even the directing?
Oof. That'd be fun. Writing, maybe.
Okay.
Directing, I'm not so sure. Directing is hard. Yeah. You gotta be decisive. You need to have like a clear vision. Mm-hmm. I need to work on my decisiveness a little.
Well, but it's all good. Again, even if you look at yourself when you first started acting versus how you are now, you probably I'm confident you've become more decisive. You've become more confident. You've become more capable because of the experiences. So I would imagine it'd be the same thing if you did decide to direct. But you said writing would be fun. Like we talked about, everything starts small.
It's true. Yeah, writing. I do have ideas. I come up with ideas.
That's all I'm talking about. See?
Yeah. Yeah. That and I don't know.
Okay. Well, listen, no pressure, no stress. I had to ask. Just something to think about. I would imagine. Do you remember a project called History of Horror?
Ooh, that was more like a documentary.
Mm-hmm. Do you
I think I got my character's name.
but I was reading about it.
I was like
Samara, I thought her name
Samara, was. Yeah, I was like a ghost. I had like long hair. It was crazy makeup that day. It was more like horror month on AMC.
Sure.
Yeah, for Eli Roth, I think. Yeah.
Yep, Eli Roth, right? Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It was a lot of he had a lot of heavy hitters featured on that. Like Tarantino, did you have an opportunity to watch some of them in terms of the documentary aspect of it, or engage with any of them? And it's okay.
I don't remember. I love horror. Like I love scary movie. I love horror. I love like thriller and all that stuff. Yeah. Like I remember usually when it's whenever October comes, I would have on Sci-Fi Channel for a whole month because they play like 30 days of horror or something like that. Mm-hmm. Oh man, yeah. I would love to be in one. That'd be interesting.
Well, again, the more that you do, I mean, you just become, you gain more talent, you gain more experience, and you'll eventually be able to do it all. You know what I mean? And it started small, like we said before. You just get into work. So, and then I'm sorry, what were you gonna say?
No, I'm saying I have something in development, but we'll hopefully it'll get made. We'll see.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, all right, cool. When you say stuff like that, you say, I can't talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. I just Hey, follow your lead. Jacquie,
I'm gonna manifest, and hopefully the universe will.
Hey, here's the thing. You doing it, man. You're out there doing it, and no try. You are doing it. A lot of people are not, and we are our own worst critics.
That's true. That's
really
true.
Are. People out there that envision or dream of doing what it is that you're doing, and they have not started.
Did you say Beijing?
No, I said there's people out there that are doing, that want to do what it is that you're doing.
Yeah.
And they haven't even started.
Yeah.
You're far beyond having started. You're doing and have been doing for years.
I mean, it took me a while to get,
But
yeah. It's tough though when you first started out and like you don't know the right people, and you know what I mean. Sometimes you can get scammed, and like we're actors, they come from different, but like not from LA, and they come here to pursue the dream, and like sometimes they get scammed and things like that. So it sucks. Yeah. So you just gotta get the right people and the right team and people you can trust.
Yeah. Hey, that's life. In life, there are people that are trying to take advantage. You gotta stay sharp. Because it can be a crazy world sometimes, but we don't give up.
Industry, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Jacquie, what would you say, what would advice or encouragement would you give to someone that is facing a difficult or tough time?
Oh my gosh. I mean, it is a tough time right now with everything that's going on too, with this distracting things too. I think just remember why you do it in the first place. Okay. Like the passion. Like just it's not about the results. It's like you're doing it just as long as you keep trying, keep doing it, leveling up and working on your craft. And just like growing and getting better every day. Mm-hmm. It's about about that. Just work on yourself. It's tough. But like sometimes I have to remind myself that too, and like maybe not doubting yourself and things like that, because it's hard. But as long as you go into the room and you do your best and you give your best shots, and the rest it's out of your control.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Yeah.
What is I'm sorry. Go ahead, please.
Yeah, no, it's just and then like if and sometimes you're not right for the role, but then if you do a good job, they'll remember you for the next project, or Mm-hmm. So just keep working on it.
Yeah.
It's a tough time right now, but hopefully it'll get better soon.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. What is a word of encouragement or some advice that you wish someone had shared with you when you were facing a tough time?
I think just the same thing, like just don't give up, you know, and have faith. I don't think I had faith like maybe years ago, you know, but then I've been through some tough thing in life, and it changed me, and you gotta have faith, and you know, just don't give up. Yeah,
absolutely. Well, I certainly commend you, you know, and others like you that have experienced tough times, and that change makes you better, because a lot of people don't make that decision. Yeah. It's always easy to let stuff that happens unfortunately affect you in a negative regard. So, you know what I mean? When a person can go through tough times or rough circumstances and they can come out of that better, learn lessons, and then also being a blessing or a light to others, that's always a good thing. So I salute and commend you for that, for sure.
Thank you. Yeah. I mean, we all have our days, you know, but at the end of the day, just gotta snap out of it and just life goes on, and you just gotta keep moving.
Yeah.
And learn from your mistakes, and just gotta keep working on yourself and getting stronger. Yeah. Life, I mean, it's not easy, but you know, if you have the right group of friends or people, you know, around you to keep you grounded and just support, it helps a lot.
Yeah. Oh, you're right. It really does.
Yeah. No, a lot of people talk about it, but
Well, Jacquie, listen, thank you so much for taking the time to have a conversation with me. I appreciate you.
Yeah, of course. Thank you for having me on. This is fun.
My pleasure.
I was so nervous. I was like, whoa.
Nope, nothing for you to be nervous about. You did magnificently, which I knew you would.
Thank you. You're cool. I appreciate you.